Hi guys. So I'm going to explain how to deploy blockchain social networking app on Harmony. So uh, there are actually two files mostly where you need to make the changes for deploying any existing Ethereum project on Harmony. The first one is the .env underscore example. So in this file, you might you will have to add the RPC endpoint URL, which you can find it from the docs at Harmony. And we have like two RPCs, one for testnet and one for mainnet. Here I have explained them, and you can see I also have in the uh, on my .env file. And then I have to provide the private keys with which we will be making the deployment. And after that, the remaining work is in truffle config. In truffle config, I had to add uh, you know the testnet and mainnet, pull in the testnet and mainnet endpoint URL, and then inside uh, the network block, I had to add those two so that when we are compiling, we can use these two blocks like testnet block and mainnet block. For further reference, you can check my code. In the code, in the truffle config.js, you will see what changes I have done, and based on that you can understand. After that, we it's very straightforward. All you have to do is truffle compile, and once it is compiled correctly, you have to migrate truffle to the test network or main network, up to you where you want to deploy. So here I am deploying on the Harmony test network, so I had to do truffle migrate reset minus minus test network. And I'll just show you that. I'm redeploying the contract. Everything is up to date. There is nothing to compile because it was compiled, and now it is deploying. And you can see the cost was 0.00882936, which is in Harmony it is very cheap. So I got my contract deployed. Now what I'm going to do is run this project. So I had to do npm start. I will have to open this in a browser that has Harmony added to the MetaMask wallet. So let's just check if my MetaMask wallet has Harmony. Yeah. So here I have already added the RPC, sorry, the endpoints for Harmony test network. So you will have to do that in the in your MetaMask to know how what endpoints you have to add. You have to go to the custom RPC and then copy paste the RPC URL and chain ID etc. from the docs.harmony.com harmony.1 from there. And once you have that, you can select Harmony network. Here I have added all this new RPC URL, which is the test network URL, chain ID, and then the currency symbol and the explorer. So once we are done, so you will start seeing your token. If you don't have the token, you can go and ask in the development group, and they will share with you a URL where you can receive the token, testnet token. So once I have set up that, I will just open. So here I have to provide the uh, confirmation for this call, and once you can just check if the confirmation was done, and then I can just refresh this page and you would see my post. Yeah, here you can see my post. Now I can also tip to this post, right? Like here, if I click on that, and let's see 0.1 Harmony. So I have tipped it, and if I refresh now, it still happening. I think the transaction is still not. Let's see here. Yeah, the transaction is pending. So let's observe that. Yeah, successful. Now if we refresh, you can see I received zero point 0.1. It says ETH here, but it's actually Harmony. So thank you. Any questions, you can reach out to me.